bright, chaotic Western-themed news studio revealed Marty Marr at anchor desk, adjusting cowboy hat. Well, howdy there, folks. Welcome Marty Marr News, where the tea is sweet and the news is about get much funnier. All right, y'all, it's time to dive deeper into the impact of tariffs on the global economy. How are different countries responding, and what does it mean for the future? Let's take a look. Countries highlighted on a map. First off, we've got countries like China and the European Union who ain't taking these tariffs lightly. They're implementing their own countermeasures, and it's like a game of economic chess out there. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, when two elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers. And in this case, the grass is us, the consumers. Prices are going up, and it's causing a ripple effect across various industries, rising prices in different sectors. But it ain't all doom and gloom, folks. Some countries are seeing opportunities to step in and fill gaps in the market. It's like planting new crops after a storm. There's always a silver lining. Planting crops. So, what should we expect in the future? Well, the market's as unpredictable as ever, but one thing's for sure, adaptability is key. Stay informed, stay flexible, and we'll all get through this together. Balance scales with pros and cons. That's the scoop on the global ripple effect of tariffs. Stick around, because we've got more insights coming up next on Marty Marr News. Now let's talk about the long-term impact. Tariffs can lead to shifts in global supply chains, affecting where products are made and how they reach consumers. Companies might move their production to countries with lower tariffs, which can create new economic hubs, but also disrupt existing ones. Innovation often follows these shifts, as businesses adapt to new environments and challenges. So, while tariffs can be a hurdle, they also drive change and progress in unexpected ways. And that's the extended scoop on the global ripple effect of tariffs. Stay tuned for more on Marty Marr News. All right, folks, now let's dive deeper into gold and silver investments. In uncertain economic times, precious metals can be your safety net. So what are the best strategies for investing in gold and silver? And how can you protect your assets? Gold bars and silver coins. First off, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different types of precious metals and other assets to minimize risk. Pie chart showing diversified portfolio. Next up, consider the form of your investment. You can invest in physical metals like coins and bars, or go for paper assets like ETFs and mining stocks. Each has its pros and cons, so do your homework. Physical gold versus paper assets. And don't forget about storage. If you're investing in physical metals, make sure you have a secure place to store them. Safety deposit boxes and home safes are good options. Various storage options. Lastly, keep an eye on market trends. Gold and silver prices can fluctuate, so staying informed will help you make better investment decisions. Line graph showing market trends. Now let's talk about the long-term benefits. Precious metals have historically been a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation. They can provide stability in your portfolio when other assets are volatile. Stable portfolio. That's your extended guide to investing in gold and silver. Stick around, because we've got more insights coming up next on Marty Marr News. And now let's dive deeper into the world of economics with an expert interview. We have Dr. Jane Smith, a renowned economist, to share her insights on current market trends and future predictions. Introduction of Dr. Jane Smith with her credentials. Dr. Smith, thank you for joining us today. Split screen showing Dr. Smith and a microphone icon. Dr. Jane Smith, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Dr. Smith, what are your thoughts on the current economic climate and how tariffs are affecting global markets? Globe with fluctuating market indicators. Dr. Jane Smith. Well, tariffs have certainly created a ripple effect across various industries. We're seeing increased costs for consumers and disruptions in supply chains. However, it's also an opportunity for local businesses to innovate and adapt. Supply chain and local businesses. Interesting. And what about gold and silver? How do you see these precious metals performing in the near future? Gold bars and silver coins. Dr. Jane Smith. Gold and silver have always been considered safe haven assets. In times of economic uncertainty, they tend to perform well. I anticipate that as long as there are market volatilities, we'll see a steady demand for these metals. Graph showing gold and silver prices rising. That's great to hear. Any final advice for our viewers on how to navigate these uncertain times? Question mark. Dr. Jane Smith. Stay informed, diversify your investments, and don't panic. The market has its ups and downs, but with a well-thought-out strategy, you can weather any storm. Diversified portfolio with a rising trend. Thank you, Dr. Smith, for your valuable insights. Thank you, Banner. And there you have it, folks. Expert advice to help you make informed decisions. Stick around for more on Marty Marr News. And now, to wrap things up on a lighter note, let's dive into some fun facts and trivia about the history of tariffs and precious metals. You might be surprised by what you learn. Did you know that the first recorded tariff dates back to ancient Greece? That's right. The Athenians imposed taxes on goods to fund their military campaigns. Talk about strategic planning. Here's another gem. During the California gold rush in the 1850s, gold was so abundant that people used it to pay for everyday items. Imagine buying your morning coffee with a gold nugget. And speaking of precious metals, silver has been used as currency for over 4,000 years. The first silver coins were minted in Lydia, an ancient kingdom in what is now Turkey. Now let's talk tariffs again. Did you know that the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930 is often blamed for worsening the Great Depression? It raised U.S. tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods, leading to a global trade war. Finally, here's a quirky fact. In medieval Europe, tariffs were sometimes paid in kind, meaning goods like livestock, grain, and even cheese were used to settle tax debts. Yes, cheese. And there you have it. A fun and fascinating look at the history of tariffs and precious metals. Stick around for more insights and keep learning with Marty Marr News. And here's a bonus fact. In ancient Egypt, gold and silver were not just used for trade, but also for religious offerings and to honor the gods. These metals were considered divine and were often buried with pharaohs. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the laughter. Until next time, keep it country and keep it fun.